A lot of the times I myself am like, do I really want to go work out? No. But should we? Yeah. Are you going to feel better afterwards? Yeah. Okay, then let's go work out. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha Garcia, or Sam Garcia. Today we're talking about working out, how I started, how I learned how to work out. I didn't always know how to work out. Fun fact, this is actually, this topic, oh, my baby hairs. This topic is actually one of the reasons why I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, because I always had a lot of people like asking me questions about working out, and I love talking about working out. I can talk about this forever. I would firmly believe that working out, nutrition, access to learning all of these things should be accessible to everyone. So I'm a firm believer in that, like, it shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg to be healthy. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert. However, I have done a lot of research. I hope that these tips work and help you get started, and if anything, kind of give you an insight as to how I got started. But let's get going. When you're learning all of these things, learn one thing at a time. I didn't start focusing on like my nutrition piece until a while in. 3 years ago, I was a size 10. I was wearing a size 10 and 11. And now I'm about a size 3 or a size 3 or 5, depends on the day. I myself was at a really unhealthy place for myself. And when I say unhealthy for me, it was like my clothes weren't fitting anymore. Everything I was wearing was super tight. I was going upstairs and getting winded. I was getting out of bed tired and like having trouble literally breathing, and I was like, this isn't normal. And it made sense. I survived my last year of college off of 4 for $4s from Wendy's and Tacos Rapidos and anything that was open at 2 a.m. when we were studying. Like, yeah, I gained a few pounds. Within the last 3 years, I've lost about 20 pounds. I like to measure it by like other successes goals, like how many pant sizes I've lost. I personally don't like to use like the scale as a measurement, because you can lose body fat, but you can gain muscle, and muscle still weighs. Okay, so that's where like it just gets super tricky. And as women, we stress levels and toxins levels, like the scale just like fluctuates so much. So bear with me because it's a whole science. But other successes that like I have, also more excitingly for me, I can now do 20 unbroken push-ups. And I used to barely be able to do 5. Long distance is a no for me. But this year, like I was able to do 9 miles. Just like little things like that. I'm like, I can, bicep curl a 25-pound dumbbell. And I could barely do a 12.5 dumbbell when I started. So for me, it's been about like getting stronger. And like those little things for me has been like my consistent progress, what keeps me going, and like measurements of success for me. How I started working out. I had no idea what I was doing. And let me start off by saying this, like, gym anxiety is a thing, and I still get it. I just started at a new gym, so I still get it sometimes. And especially when like my anxiety everywhere else is like, and sometimes I'm like, everyone's staring at me. Like, let me validate this really quick, that it can be so intimidating to go into a gym, period. I used to get paranoid and be like, oh my gosh, they're probably looking at me. They're probably judging me for not, lifting more weight, or for only doing enough sets, or for like not, being color coordinated in my outfits, and just like all of this ridiculous like mind talk that gets inside my head. It's real. It's real. And it takes time and it takes patience to block out all of that noise and to just go in and be like, I'm here for myself. So again, I hope this helps. When I first started out, research is a big component. So I definitely took some time to like research a little bit of like, okay, how should I even structure, my workout days? You can always research and be like, okay, well, what's a good 5-day workout schedule? What's a good 4-day workout schedule? Or and how to combine different body parts. So if you are still at a gym or going to a gym right now, this app called Workout, literally just Workout. It's a little icon. This app helped me a lot because you can choose a body part. Say you're doing chest and you don't know anything else besides a chest press. This app like literally shows you step by step like 5 to 10 different workouts for that specific body part. So that's what I personally needed. I'm like, how do you do this thing? And how far am I supposed to curl my leg? So I was just like watch the videos beforehand, and I'm like, okay, like I can do that. Now I know what this machine does, and I'm gonna try it out next time. So that app really helped me. If you're just more so like, I just want someone to tell me what to do, and you rather stay at home right now, that's totally fine. YouTube has a lot of videos that you can do with just your body weight, and that will actually like kick your ass in working out. So I actually did a lot of these videos when we first went into quarantine and I like didn't have many weights at home. So YouTube has a lot. If you just look up like at home body workouts for like 30 minutes, cool, right then and there, great. Instagram has a lot of people when it comes to fitness, and it's great, it's amazing. Here's who I follow. I follow Ainsley. She posts a lot of good content on nutrition, on workouts. So whatever it is that you're looking for, I always like her. Sarah Bomar, she has really great strength and rep workouts on her page. Brett Contreras, he posts a lot on like glutes and butt workouts. And he also does a lot of like informative posts. And so that's what I appreciate and that's what I love. And then KK Fit. So they're twins, but they always post their workouts. They keep it super simple when it comes to lifting, and then do like an upper body day and a leg day. So whenever I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what other leg workouts to do, it's really easy to just go on their page and just be like, oh, and get a few more ideas for my set that day. My workout schedule. Workout schedules can be hard because let's say you're like, okay, this week I'm going to do a leg day, arm day, back day. And then you're like, oh, I didn't make it to leg day. Now my whole week is off and I'll just start next week. Don't do that. Keep your plan flexible. My goal is to work out 5 days a week. Sometimes I'll work out 6. Sometimes I'll work out 4. And that's okay. If I'm doing a 4-day, I can do like 2 leg days, 1 strength focus, 1 volume focus. And then I'll do, 2 upper body days and split that up into like an arm and back day, and then a chest and core day. I like to warm up and or end with cardio. And so I like to do like 10 minutes of interval running. Most importantly, I've learned the importance of taking rest days. So active rest days are important. Your body needs recovery. Really focusing on those active rest days of like, okay, I'm just gonna go for a walk versus like exerting an actual workout has been so crucial to recovery and working out longer. How to stay motivated. This is the hardest part. My biggest word of advice to anyone who's starting out, or if anyone who's like, how do you stay so motivated? Find your why. Find the reason why you're starting to work out. So whether that is that you want to lose weight, you want to fit into those new pants, that you want to, be able to like run a mile, whatever it is, like set that goal, write it down and have it somewhere visible where you can wake up and see that every single day. Another really good tip is like track your progress. I am a huge advocate for taking body pictures, and you do not have to post these, but take a picture on day 1. It's like you see yourself every single day, so you're not gonna like notice those changes that are happening. But then like a week later or 2 weeks later, once you take another picture and you're just like, oh, like I actually, am looking slimmer. I am actually like, oh, I didn't notice I had that little like arm definition, that little bicep poking out. Like keep track of how many push-ups you do on day 1, if that's one of your goals. Keep track of how fast your mile is that first day, and don't beat yourself up when it's not at your goal, because it's day one. Everyone has a day one. I had a day one. So remember that everyone has a day one, and day one is okay. Only get better from day one, so long as you work on it. Find the simplest thing to look forward to in your workouts. Find fun workouts. I love HIIT workouts because they like kick my butt. They're super short and fast, and they leave me sore for days. Running sucks, okay? Running was not my friend, and I have forcefully learned to build a relationship with running. One thing that makes running a little bit easier is listening to audiobooks while I run. I'm able to focus more on the story than the actual pain that I'm like experiencing and how many more miles I haven't ran. So that helps me. Whether it's a new Bad Bunny song that you're gonna be blasting on your next squat set, whatever it is, find the simplest thing to be looking forward to, and that's gonna help a little bit. Get yourself an accountability partner. If you're struggling to keep yourself accountable, get an accountability partner, and someone who's going to be hard on you and someone who you have mad respect for. Shout out to my huge accountability partners this year, Dante, Ambrea, and my boy Vinny, who like kept me going at 6 a.m. for workouts. Literally people when they would be the first to tell you where I'm like, I have no motivation to work out, and they'd be the ones like, you better get up, and I am waiting for you. So get yourself accountability buddies, whether that's a group of you, whether that's one person. Accountability buddies can help a lot. And sometimes it is also, I'm like, you know what? She worked out, she's getting it. You inspired me to go out and like do the same thing. So you also never know who you're inspiring by going out there and doing it. And I think that's been one of the coolest parts. Like, you never know who's watching. If you fall off of your plan for the week, just start again the next day. Forgive yourself and don't talk down on yourself, because it's not helping the situation. Take it one day at a time. This process, working out, achieving your goals, it's a process and it's a journey, and it's not going to be perfect. My plans or journeys are not perfect. When you think about things in the large scope, it can be overwhelming and it can be daunting and it can be stressful. And that's when we're just like, no, like I can't do that. Just take it one day at a time. All I know is that tomorrow I'm focusing on this body part, and my goal is to have a solid workout for 45 minutes. Your goals can be totally different than mine, and that is perfectly okay. So also remind yourself of that. Like, don't compare yourself to others, because the goals that you have are so much different than everyone else's. Don't compare yourself to others. It's always okay to start again. It's an ongoing process, so be kind to yourself and feel free to ask questions, especially right now if you're working out at home. Feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram, and I'm always more than happy to send you some videos that are like from at home workouts. That I know working out for me is one of the things that got me through quarantine and has been a really big therapeutic insight for me. All right, y'all, that's basically all that I have for you today. Muchas gracias for coming to my channel and watching it all the way through. Comment down if you have any questions, if this video was helpful, if you want to see more. But if you want to see the video on my experience working with a nutritionist, all of the things that I learned, let me know. Thank you so much for coming again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and help your girl out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. This is the third time I forgot to record.